Today we're making carnivore dessert bars, and they only have 1 gram of net carbs per serving. And this video is sponsored by Seed. If you're new here, Sarah and I have lost 160 pounds following a ketogenic lifestyle since 2019, and our channel is a story of trying different recipes, failing, some successes, but sometimes we like to throw in a carnivore recipe, especially the desserts, because we find them very interesting. So today we saw this recipe by Trina Krug. We'll leave her linked in the description below. And originally I thought, when I saw the picture, that this was some kind of cheesecake thing, you know? And I was like, cheesecake, that's pretty obvious using cream cheese, but it doesn't have cream cheese in it. And that's what piqued my interest. So basically it consists of a crust mixed with some sweetener and butter. And then on top of that, it's like a mixture that you pour and you bake it, and it turns it into a really luscious carnivore dessert. I kind of told Sarah I wanted to go into this without putting the sweetener in there, but Sarah said no. There are so many different ways that you can do carnivore, just like there's so many ways that you could do keto. Did you know that? You could do dirty keto, lazy keto, clean keto. There's a keto for everyone, and apparently there's a carnivore for everyone too. I like that you could just do whatever you want, because you don't know what's gonna work for you or not. Some days we might be carnivore, some days we might be keto, some days we might be 1 meal a day, some days we might have 2. Anyway, that's my little rant. And that brings us to Seed, who's the sponsor of this video. So Sarah and I have been on keto since 2019, and that was the first time that we ever prioritized our health. And prioritizing our health means prioritizing our gut health, and that is where Seed comes in. DS-01 is formulated with 24 strains of bacteria that support your skin, gut, and heart health. And all 24 of these strains of bacteria have been both clinically and scientifically studied. And if you didn't know, the journey for these bacteria is actually a hostile one. That's because you have a ton of acids and bile salts in your stomach. But because of Seed's ViaCap capsule design, it protects the bacteria inside, allowing them to reach your colon alive. Since we started taking Seed, Sarah and I have both seen such improvements in our digestion, and me especially have seen improvements in my skin. We take it every morning on an empty stomach. Seed comes in a beautiful glass storage container that you can keep at home. It does not need to be refrigerated. And it also comes with this beautiful glass vial for travel. It's perfect for on the go. So use our code KETOTWINS25 and you are going to get 25% off Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic. Okay, so let's talk about the crust. There's no easy way to say it. It's made of pork rinds, crushed pork rinds. We like the Pork and Good ones. We like the ones that are by Pork Panko.
Could grind your own too.
Yes, you can grind your own pork rinds if that's something that you want to do. I just like this though because it's like 12 ounces of pork rinds contained in this tiny little container, which stores very nicely. It says on here, use it for chicken fingers, meatballs, pizza crust, eggplant parm, fish sticks, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, and even bread. No dessert labeled on here though. We have started to enjoy pork rinds in a sweet
application.
Yes. If you cover it appropriately, you will get a sweet and crunchy result. We actually made carnivore cookies using pork rinds like a month ago. And they were surprisingly addictive, and they actually tasted like peanut butter. I don't know why. A couple of you also mentioned that your carnivore desserts also taste like peanut butter when you use pork rinds. I don't know what that's about.
And if anybody knows a substitute for those that don't eat pork,
some people
let us know.
have asked about a substitute for this, and honestly, we don't know. Maybe chicken skins that are ground down, possibly. Let us know if you know any other carnivore replacements for pork rinds in the description below. We love sharing that kind of information for all of you. And by the way, did you know that we are writing emails directly to your inbox? 6,000 of you have signed up to hear from us weekly, and we thank you so much for that. We have a Keto Twins free weekly newsletter where we just share random stuff about keto, about happenings in the keto sphere, discounts that we see. We did a whole thing about replacing eggs because of the price of eggs. Yeah, so sign up in the description below. We will leave a link. We preheated our oven to 350 degrees. We've lined I think this is 9 by 9 inch baking sheet with some parchment paper. You're gonna be needing for this crust, crushed down pork rinds, butter, sweetener, and cinnamon. We're gonna mix these all together into a bowl. Dry ingredients first, that's just how I roll. Mixy. 3 tablespoons of butter. So we decided to use confectioner's swerve, which is the powdered version of swerve. I just don't think that the regular granular version would it might be gritty. So I like using the powdered swerve in that case.
Gonna go into our parchment lined
sheet.
Pan.
Oh, Darn it. Oopsie-doo. We made another half of the recipe, so we made 1.5 times the crust because our pan is too big, I think. So we don't have an 8x8. What are we supposed to not make this recipe? We're just gonna go with it. It smells kind of porky.
Let's put her in.
Okay, we're gonna cook this for 15 minutes at 350.
Kind of dark. Allulose or erythritol blend stuff like Swerve tends to
Burn.
So I think that maybe people should cook it less and lower.
Maybe 10 minutes at 350 or 325 for 10 minutes. You could use whatever keto sweetener you want, but it's all going to be different based on how it cooks, right?
Anyway, we're going to have to try it.
It's a little dark. We're going to make the filling for this thing. We are going to do 1.5 times the recipe because our pan is bigger. So let's get started. You're going to be needing things like eggs, heavy whipping cream, sweetener again, butter, water, vanilla. It's optional. The sweetener is also optional. If you want to be true carnivore, then you don't have to add the vanilla or the sweetener. You could just eat that.
But we're going to
and pretend like it's got sweetener in it.
So you're going to put all of your eggs in here and then whip them, right?
Yes, we're going to whip them for 5 minutes. We're going to start adding in our other ingredients, which are more sweetener, granular Swerve, optional vanilla, heavy whipping cream, water for whatever reason, butter.
Oh.
We're gonna pour this onto here and
hope it does
hope
something.
for the best. Please be something edible. All right, well, we'll wait for this to preheat to 350. We're gonna put it in for 35 minutes. Be something.
Please be something.
I don't know what to say other than here she is.
Here she blow.
We're gonna let it cool. We're gonna slice it and we're gonna go downstairs and eat it. The crust is at the top and the white stuff is at the bottom. So that's not supposed to happen. That's a big piece, so you're not making them on fours, are you? I'm just kind of going with what I want to do. It looks custardy at least. That's yours. It looks fine.
Huh, it kind of looks like coffee cake.
We have a
line of the crust.
it came to the surface on half the side. Tell me why.
Here we are, having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, here comes my mom's stuff.
Goldie the wildebeest is coming.
Babysitting my mom.
I mean, she's a delicate lady. My mom doesn't like when we call her that.
Oh, that's Charlie. Oh no, it's Goldie. Never mind. We're gonna try it before these dogs jump up here. Okay, smell it.
I don't really smell the pork rinds anymore.
I don't know if it tastes like a dessert bar. It tastes more like a breakfast bake, you know?
I mean, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. It could have been worse.
Like if you put a little fake maple syrup on here.
Yeah, we should have had, yeah.
But it wasn't meant to be that though, so.
The crust is really good. It didn't burn.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really dark, but
It's actually fine.
yeah. And it's sweet. It's not overly sweet. It's nice. It's good. The more I eat it, the more I like it. You know, if you are looking for a dessert on Carnivore, you're not going to get much better than this, honestly.
I'd go back for a second.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
You?
Sure. We didn't have much hope about 10 minutes ago. And now, we're going in for another one. Why not? I haven't eaten today, so.
Same.
Okay, look at this is a perfect
Bar. I think this could go into like a breakfast bake. You could put some like maple syrup on there. You could put like sausage in here.
blueberries, but it's not carnivore.
And then put some Chalk Zero maple syrup on it, which is also not carnivore. And I think it would be good.
You know what's shocking is like I'm really liking the crust.
Really?
I don't really think it tastes like pork rinds.
Glad it was something.
It was
We
really
always
good.
say a little
It's
thing
good.
before we put something in the oven or afterward. Please be something. It's something. It's edible.
It's good. It's not just edible, it's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to use our code KetoTwins25 to get 25% off Seed's DSL1 Daily Symbiotic. And if you guys want to see the carnivore cookies we just made a little while ago, you can click on the video on the screen and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah,
and we are the Keto Twins signing out.